Hey guys, how's it going? Nico does. I just want to talk about the cryptocurrency space right now for just a little bit. We experienced a huge decline in market cap. It went down all the way to 430 billion from around 860 billion. A lot of coins experienced 50% plus declines in price. So I just want to give a little recap and share some of my thoughts on how to be profiting on this opportunity right now. I know for a lot of young amateur investors, people that just got into the space, this drop seems like a huge deal. However, people that have been avid investors over the past year, 2 years, 3 years plus, they know that these types of declines in market price are very common and typical in this type of space. It's a new industry, so you have to expect these extreme volatility, right? So it's nothing to be scared of, but that's why the only winning strategy right now in this market is to deleverage yourself, sell off some portion of your coins for US dollars or whatever currency you're trading against, so that when the market's hot, you can have a profit, and then when the market turns south and you're provided with a unique buying opportunity, as such we were presented with when the market was at $430 billion, you could buy into the coins that you truly believe in. So some of those coins that I believe in right now are I'm looking into smart contract platforms with strong ecosystems, with strong leadership skills, and I'm looking for decentralized exchanges that use a token that provides a real world utility, right? So two of those that I'm looking, or three of those I should say, the smart contracts I'm looking at Cardano, trades with ADA usually, and I'm looking at Quantum. Quantum I'm extremely bullish on for a lot of reasons. Patrick Dye is the founder of Quantum, and he has an immense background in the cryptocurrency space. He was one of China's largest miners for years. He's well known and well respected, and he has a strong leadership team and strong partnership ability, and has demonstrated his strong partnerships. And in this market, partnerships are everything. Look at how Ripple has run up in price. It's all because of their announcements of strong partnerships with the financial institutions around the world. So that's why right now, when the market came down south, I loaded up on Quantum. I loaded up on Kyber Network, right? I bought more Cardano. So one thing I do want to note, I did see this. I don't want to say I saw this coming, because I've been deleveraging myself since Bitcoin hit 10,000, right? But I did notice, which was interesting, that Ethereum, now that it trades against so many other currencies, especially on Binance, say, I did notice that Ethereum and Bitcoin didn't react the same way with the crash, right? So Ethereum has been staying strong, and it marched toward that $1,000 mark, and once it hit that $1,000 mark, it became a strong support, and it went up to 1,300, right? But during the decline in prices, you saw a strong sell-off. Around when Ethereum hit 1,000, you started seeing a strong sell-off in all the mid to small cap altcoins, and then that's when you started seeing Ethereum really start going from 1,000 to 1,300, right? But at the same time, you saw Bitcoin and Litecoin and Monero, Dash, all starting to decline. You saw the big ones starting to decline, but you saw Ethereum and the altcoins starting to sell off and Ethereum rising. So at that point, I did become more skeptical about the market, and then I feel like if that's something, which it makes sense, the reason why there was a sell-off, right? Because you could say, people were buying into Ethereum to trade against when they were selling off their altcoins. That's the reason why Ethereum was going up. So it's just something interesting that I wanted to point out. But really, guys, you gotta really practice this. Don't be greedy in this market. There's no reason why you can't make money. But just know that these types of things are going to happen a lot more. No, I don't think Bitcoin is in a bubble or any of these. Yes, there's irrational exuberance because of all the amateur investing, right? However, I don't think it's going to blow up. The derivatives market is like, last time I read it was like more than $200 trillion, right? I mean, that's absolutely insane. We're not even at the $1 trillion mark in the crypto space. So we have a long way to go before there's a collapse, right? And with the US market heating up especially, and economies around the world doing considerably better, and the acceleration of GDP in China, I believe that there's going to be a lot more investments into the space. So I think that it's still a good time, but the only real winning strategy here is to deleverage yourself when the market's hot, reinvest those dollars into the coins that you believe in, and just don't buy into hype. I mean, that's as simple as that. Just make sure that you're not being greedy with your investments. All right.